Now you might ask yourself, how did you get yourself in this situation? That's me, Larry Gundrop. More about me later. For now, to get to this point, we will need to go back, way back to the day after this curse started. This is Rosewood, my hometown. This is my story on how I overcame the odds and survived. This is my house. I devised a plan to work my way down and around towards the firehouse. Securing this area would benefit me the greatest. Right next to the firehouse, there was the police station that I could loot for guns, police gear and more. Down the road, I have these various stores, which I could get food, books, building material and so much more. I was right next to the forest for wood, so that I could upgrade and build around the firehouse to make my survival even more secure. On the backside of the firehouse, I had all these houses for food, possible generators and even more. And lastly, the school, for all those valuable books to increase my skills. Waking up in the kitchen with zombies in the next room. Great. I quickly took care of them. I started looting and grabbing a quick bite to eat. Then killed the lone straggler that was banging on the door like he was at a metal concert. After that, I finished looting my house before moving on. I then took a quick break to watch some Life in Living to increase my knowledge for the future and my survivability. Then I set out. Rolling pin in hand and a dream, I took on the two zombos outside before looting the shed, looking for a better weapon. Finding a shovel and then making my way to the Johnson's house, the two rudest people I have ever met. Looting their house, I found some reading material I could use for later, some more snacks and a quick drink. Meeting this little group of protesters outside, I quickly dealt with them before moving on to the next house. Fucking locked windows. Come on, man. I finally found my way inside the house. Going through their things, I finally found myself a can opener. And I got to eat some more food and had a quick drink. Miss Smith clearly had a little in her house. Nothing of value for my survivability. This introvert zombie was scared of coming alone, so he brought some friends, but with my shovel in hand I quickly dealt with them and swiftly moved on to the Jackson's house, finding an open garage door. After looting the garage, I found another locked window. For fuck's sakes, these locked windows. And finally, I got inside. Found some more snacks and another piece of reading material for later. As we can see, I finally cleared the first 4 houses. Onto the firehouse I go. The zomboid was trying to hide behind a bush, waiting to ambush me like Bill Cosby. I took out the infected blocking my way before moving on to the firehouse fence. Assessed the grounds and made my way down. Then came across these One Direction fans just standing around waiting for the next best thing. I decided it was not worth grabbing their attention, so decided to hop the fence instead. I made my way up to kill this lone infected straggler before making my way to the side of the firehouse. I took out these 3 zombies and was lucky to get some firefighter gear that would give me some more protection. Killing the next 2 banging on the firehouse garage doors and making unnecessary noise, potentially alerting more infected close by. I went to kill these lurking around the cars so that I could loot the cars myself and see if I could hopefully get a working car for the future. Running back as one of the infected had a bag on him. My luck, the first car I checked had a key. I then went on looking if there were any other open cars and what they had inside of them, possibly supplies, increasing my survivability to come. And then, behold, yet another key, since my luck was slowly turning. Finally, I could make my way into the firehouse and start clearing it from the infected inside. I found these 2 bozos in the office area and had to clear them out before moving on. After they were dealt with, I took a quick look around to see if there was anything of value. On my way out, I ran into another zomboid. Where the fuck did you come from? I dealt with the zomboid and then made my way to the inner core of the firehouse, the garage. I found myself an axe and quickly grabbed that and found a couple more I could save for the future. Dropped off some of my loot that I scavenged and I stored them on the shelves. I read a couple of maps that I picked up along the way as well. As they say, knowledge is power. Stored the medical supplies I found and took a quick look at what was left on the remaining shelves. I made my way upstairs, clearing room for room before making my way down the hall to what looked like the firehouse secretary wanting to peek inside the men's locker. Fucking peeping Tom. I went to go clear the kitchen and staff quarters before turning on the TV to the Life in Living channel. Then went back to the kitchen and started sorting out my food and drink that I found along my way to the firehouse. I did it. I was finally inside a secure-ish building. There was still a long way to go before I truly felt safe inside of the firehouse. This was my new house, as I would call it, while clearing out the zomboids and infected in Rosewood. I finally made my way down from my house, fought the infected, looted the houses, and made my way to my mark, the firehouse. I was pretty proud of myself and what I accomplished so far. I then cleared out the locker room and my bedroom before making plans for the next day. I opened the map and decided that I would go to these houses on the backside of the firehouse and clear them tomorrow. I then sorted out some more things from the lounge area to the kitchen, just making sure all things are sorted on their place. As I had mild OCD, this was something that was going to be bothering me. I then sat down to calm myself from the day that I just had, reading some books and watching the final Life in Living episode for the day. I went to go grab a final drink and decided I would call it there for the day. What a day it has been.